cremated the wrong body one time, dude.
Are you calling me a racist?
Oh my god, it is episode 107 of the Keep on Tricking podcast.
Hell yeah, congrats. Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm glad to be 107.
Yeah, dude, cheers.
Cheers.
A cup
Cheers,
of coffee.
brother. Yeah.
Face on it. Dude, my guest today, dude, is a homie of mine. I would say a good homie, but this is probably gonna be like the longest we've ever talked.
Probably, yeah.
I've known this fool for quite a bit since I started stand up. He's a great stand up, but probably the most interesting day job.
Yeah, thank you.
That I've ever heard, dude. You're a mortician.
Yeah, mortician, man. Yeah, a little over 18. I think 18 years.
18 years now.
Yeah, about 18 years now. Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. When I heard that, when we met, and I heard that you were a mortician, I don't think I've ever been more intrigued. Dude, I tried being a mortician when I was like 19. I didn't try. I went to a mortuary right there off the 215 coming up from Menifee.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Evans Brown.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So I tried going there, and then I went inside. I don't know what happened. Where I was like, I want to do this. I just thought it was an interesting job.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I went and I told them I was like, can I work here? And they're like, do you have any experience with whatever the fuck? And I was like, no. And they're like, oh well. And then they told me to go get something.
Yeah.
And then come back. And I was like, all right. And then I just never did it.
Go get something and come back. Get us a cup of coffee and come back. Nope, not doing that.
No, it was like some kind of like licensing thing. They asked me if I had experience. I was like, guy, I just graduated like last week.
Yeah, I just graduated. Hell yeah, no. I mean, a lot of places like that, yeah, we get that a lot. People just call up or walk in and like, are you guys hiring?
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, honestly, the way to get your foot in the door is the way I did, and just kind of like coincidentally, which is through third-party company removal, like transport companies, because mortuaries for the most part, they don't like just after hours and shit, they just hire out someone else to do it. So I was just one of that. I was someone else, and that's how I got into it.
Oh, you were just like someone else that did it?
Yeah.
Well, you had a homie that had that.
Yeah, I had a homie who hooked me up with somebody who did that for, he had a whole company doing that, and he serviced a few different funeral homes. So I just jumped on board with that, and then like next thing I know, I was in it for freaking couple years, and people liked me, and then they hired me onto the actual funeral home, and then it just kind of took off from there, man.
So like take me. Do you remember your first day? Like just take me through your first day.
The first day, my first day when I first started through the third party transport company, they kind of let me know, hey, just, you're gonna meet this person. I basically, you had to meet the person that has a van somewhere. We were just meeting like a designated parking lot, like a Denny somewhere.
A van?
Yeah, because it was just a van, bro. It was just a van.
Oh, shit.
It's just I think at that time it was a Honda Odyssey is what we had.
Oh.
And so I had to meet them, and like I jump in the passenger seat. It was a girl who I was working with, and I look in the back, and there's just two gurneys next. Like they put down the back seats and everything.
Oh.
And two gurneys fit perfectly in the back of a Honda Odyssey.
Oh, were they loaded?
No, they
just
were
the
empty
gurneys?
because we were on our way to go pick up my first one. So
oh shit! All right.
I remember my first case. I get to the house, and I remember just tripping out because it was such like a regular day, and it was a regular house. I was expecting crime, I was expecting craziness, I wasn't sure. But I get there, and it was just people, like, person was on hospice care, so like, oh, she's over there, like, we go over to the room, and she's just in a little bed, and like, she's just asleep, like, looks like she was asleep, and I was like, it just tripped me out. But then, like, as the day went on, because after that we got more calls. That's the thing, third party.
You had to like pick up the body.
Yeah, we had to move the body there at that point. So picked up the little old lady, and then
it was you and this girl.
And this girl, yeah.
So you get to the hospice, and you're like, we're here for the body.
It was a residence call. It was a house, so the person's on hospice. Like they know they're gonna die.
Oh, okay.
So just put them on like bed rest and stuff, and just like kind of kept them medicated, kept them comfortable.
What's like the small talk like in the with the girl the first day?
It was just kind of like, what kind of music do you listen to? Like it was just, I don't know, like because she had been doing it for a while, so I was just kind of asking like, hey, what do I expect? Like
Yeah.
And so, but we hit it off pretty well. It was pretty cool. She was
same
cool.
age?
Yeah. she's like maybe a year, like 2 years older than me or somewhere around there, you know. So yeah, about the same age. Yeah, it was we just hit it off. It was cool. It was cool.
Were you like riffing and shit and making each other laugh?
Yeah, I mean, I just naturally I can't, you know, I'm always going in a comedy mode. This is way before doing the comedy,
right?
But I was just making jokes and stuff like that, and she would just like she'd make me laugh as well. We were just kind of it was always just good environment.
Damn. So that was just one body, and then you guys want to go pick up the second one.
And then so the second one, it was just like kind of the same like the same of that, just more regular. But then we got our gnarly case because it basically I got in the van. I didn't get out of that van for another like 48 hours, basically, because we just kept getting call after call after call. Like every time we went to go drop off another one, the phone would ring. We had to go pick another one. It was a busy weekend, yeah. So,
shit.
So yeah,
so this was all in.
Within 48 hours, basically. So my first day was like 48 hours of just straight nonstop, dude. Like
now that first night after you like finish work for you say bye to your new friend and then you go home. Like what's that like at the house? Are you?
It was just very much a trip to just like exit the van and just kind of go back to normal life. It was like from especially when you're fresh into it, it's just like. Wow, like I felt like after a first date, I was just like, this is amazing, man. It just felt so cool, man. Like,
shit.
Just the whole experience was just very intense and just so like, this is what I wanted, man. I wanted to be able to just see like the emotions and just all of it. And just like,
it was like not a boring job.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, it was just crazy. And so that's why I loved it right away,
dude,
man.
I think that's the reason why I went into that mortuary.
Yeah, Evans Brown.
Because I ever since I graduated, I was like, dude, I just don't want a fucking real job. I just don't want a real job. Like, and there's a stand up and then everything. Because I worked at a warehouse for a little bit, and I was like, whatever. Like, I mean, you could just see your future there.
Yeah.
And then, but then, I was like, dead bodies seem like interesting.
and they are.
Yeah. Then so for like your first couple of years, you're riding around in the van.
For the first couple of years, I was working just transportation. Actually, it was the first couple of months. My buddy who got me into it worked for a funeral home, and I went to go pick him up one day.
Yeah,
got to meet the owner. She she liked me, and so like she was like, "Hey, you want a job here?" And eventually, we started working there, and then just kind of took off.
You give off like very like professional, like nice vibes.
Thank you.
I feel like you're like a guy like you like any job you step into, like the owners will like you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I have I'd have that. Calm, I try to live up to that as much as possible.
Yeah, dude, like me, I walk into like anywhere and I'm just like a bumbling idiot. I'm like just dropping things on the way in. Like, dude, get this guy away from my interns. He's gonna contaminate them.
Yeah.
Dude, so
thanks, man.
Dude, yeah, you're welcome. So were you guys taking the bodies to
different funeral homes? Like that one at that time, we were contracted with a big corporate place. Now, if the big corporate places. They have so many funeral homes, but they just have one central location that holds all their bodies. Oh, so we would just go to that one central location, just drop off. Like there was like on like at any given time, probably like 50, 60 bodies just there. Always,
really?
You know, like,
is there like a smell inside?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a smell, definitely. Yeah.
Well, how would you describe the smell? Was it like a sweet smell?
It can kind of smell sweet. Yeah. I mean, depending on how bad the bodies are, because in that place there was always a lot of bodies, so there was always one that would smell kind of gnarly.
Brutal.
At first it took a minute to get used to, but after a while you kind of get used to it, and then like if it's really bad far along, it has kind of like a sour milk or just smell.
Oh. Does anybody would anybody like smell it on you like afterwards, like on a date? Like, oh, you come not on a date. But, what's that? What's that cologne?
Not, I mean, not just right. What's that? What smells like shit? Not so much. No, for the most part, like it doesn't really stick to you unless you're really around it a lot. But I mean, there were times. There was one case where I got a lot of fluid on me, a lot of body fluid.
Fluid on you?
Yeah, body.
When we say fluid, like fucking little shit on you.
The situation that the guy was waterlogged. He was like stuck. He was
waterlogged.
He was in the water for a long time. So when that situation happened, like the outer layer of skin just kind of slips right off.
I want to throw up.
Yeah. So that happened to me one time, and it just got all over my pants and shit like that. So those ones, like that was a situation where it's like, you can definitely smell it on me.
Dude, I don't know what happened to me. When I went into like I had like I was very interested, I had a very very strong stomach. Now I'm like terrified of it, dude. you for sure built like a callus towards like death.
For that angle of it for sure. Absolutely, man.
Damn, dude. I'll let you take us every you keep lifting it up, and I keep like asking you a question right before you drink it.
No, you're good.
Damn, dude. So So you were in the van for
for at least like 48 hours. And there were times where I was in there for like 48, 72. Like that was
at
like
a time.
Yeah, at a time. Just like you get in the van and you don't know when you're gonna get out of the van.
Oh, kind of like an ambulance.
Basically,
right?
yeah. The phone will ring because we had so
Except,
many
like,
contracts with different funeral homes. They would just call you.
It's like an ambulance, but like you're too late.
Right? They're like, yeah. At least I hope so. Jesus.
Then, so wait, so when somebody dies, you pick up the body and you take it to a funeral home?
Yeah, we take it to different funeral homes. Like I said,
And then who? Like, how do you know what funeral home they go to? Like,
when they call us, they give us like it's the funeral home calling us. So they would just tell us, hey, this is so and so funeral home. We need you to pick up this body, and then so we knew where to drop them off.
Well, so if I died to so fucking want to take that home with you? Dude, so if I died right now, my family, instead of calling like a coroner or anybody, they got to call a funeral home?
No, they got to call the coroners. In situations like that, especially because you're young and beautiful, my brother.
Thank you. Oh my god.
In those situations, if you're like it's an unexpected death, and then like the coroners gets called and then you get taken into their care. But a lot of times we were dealing with situations where they had a medical history, or like they're elderly, or they have some sort of medical history. If they have medical history, a lot of times the coroners will release them. But that doesn't mean that sometimes the situation itself isn't gnarly as hell, like
right.
He had been seen by a doctor in the past 30 days, but like, well, the day after that doctor's office, he went home and died, and like heat, and like it's been over a month, 2 months since anybody's seen him. Like, yeah, and those I've had plenty of those. Those are always
plenty of those.
I've had plenty of plenty. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah.
So like if I were like a sick fella right now, I go to the doctor and then I go, if you were to die tomorrow.
At that point, if you were like really badly sick and you go to the doctor's emergency rooms, and like if it's like something, let's say like cancer like that, and they like and they find out what it is, then at that point like it's already.
I tell them like what funeral home I want to go to.
You would basically you would just let them know, let the family know, and then at that point the family kind of follows through with that.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
it's planning your own funeral.
Basically, dude. Yeah. That's a thing.
Do people like plan like badass funerals?
I've had some pretty interesting. That's one thing about about it is the different cultures and the different things that different people do.
Yeah,
I've had some pretty crazy funerals. I remember one time I had one that was like a 72-hour funeral.
72-hour?
Yeah.
Were they Vikings?
They were. I'm not sure. They were some sort of like Pacific Islander, some sort of islander. Like
that's fucked up, dude. I'm so mad because I was gonna ask if they were Samoan, but I went with the Vikings like an asshole.
They weren't Samoan, but they were like somewhere from the Pacific, just ocean somewhere. And it was a very like they let us know, hey, this is our tradition, 72 hours. So I worked like the 12 or I think 7 p.m. to like 7 a.m. a shift at one point. And it was interesting for sure. Like,
did they have like pigs and stuff?
They asked if they can bring animals, and they even like covered the carpet with plastic and stuff. But we told them, no animals, like we can't bring it in. But they had like they were asking, can we bring in chickens? And, like I think they were going to try to sacrifice the chickens and shit probably.
Shit. But
we told them no, we can't have that. Yeah,
that's so funny. If like that was like the true religion, and then they're like, "Can we bring the sacrifice?" And then you guys can't. Like, all right. And then the guy's like, "Guys," and then he goes to hell.
All right, you didn't fucking follow through. What the hell, man?
Eternity in hell because Juan Cias was like, "No, I'm sorry."
Nah, man, that's just
stay in the carpet.
Ew, that's gross.
Holy shit! So after being in the van for you, then you got promoted to, or then you moved on to.
And then I went to a funeral home, and at that point, it was still kind of some of that. At that point, when you're on the clock at the funeral home, you have to go pick up bodies. Like that's when like they're at a hospital, they're in a morgue already. So at that point, like during the office hours, I'd go do those calls. But then on top of that, I would start, going out and doing services and shit.
Wait, hold up. Sorry, here I'm a fucking. I'm an idiot. All right, so when you die. Where does the body? Every case is different.
Yeah, every case is different depending on where you pass away. If you die in a hospital, at that point the hospital they typically have a morgue, and they take you down to the morgue in the hospital.
Right,
and that's just basically cold storage until the funeral home can go get to them and pick them up and take them out of there and put them in their morgue. But if it happens to be out, like I said, if it's
like an accident,
at that point, they contact the coroners. Then you go to the coroner's office,
and they have their own morgue.
The
coroner's basically a big morgue, right?
It's just basically a big morgue. Yeah.
Okay, and then if it's like an old person at home, you pick them up and take them to a funeral home.
We take them to the funeral home morgue.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Damn. What did I ask you? You started working at the funeral home.
Yeah, I started working at the funeral home, so I would go pick up bodies and stuff. and I started actually directing services and like just actually starting off kind of running flowers, you know, because there's people bring a shit ton of flowers.
Oh, nice. Were you like, this is bullshit? I used to pick up bodies. Now I'm bringing
like,
flowers.
At that point, it was kind of like I wanted to learn every aspect of it. So I was like, this is a part of it, you know. So it was lame, but at the same point, like it was something a part of it. And eventually I move on and start actually directing the services and shit like that.
Directing?
Yeah, like that's when you go up and start actually talking. And like that's where I got used to the public speaking more than anything. Was the funeral home, man. I had to like talk to everyone in front of like one of the first services I ever did was my uncle's service.
Oh wow!
I was maybe 3 months in.
This feels like one of those Cutco's thing, you know, like when they give you like a knife and it goes out to your family member.
Right, that's exactly what it was, dude. I was very much like yeah. Suit not fitting well, sleeves all long and shit. Like I'm here to pick up the body. I'm here to pick up my tío. So I had to go pick up my uncle, and then and I had to talk to him and direct the whole service. And like, yeah, that was a trip, man.
You spoke at the service?
Yeah, I had to speak at the service. So I did it all in English. I was like all nervous, like cause, you know, talking to everyone, and it's all family and everyone that I know. So they're all like staring at me. So I had to do it in English. And my tía, she goes, "Ahora en español," and I'm just like, oh, and I didn't know really Spanish, so I was like,
oh shit.
I feel so disgraced. I feel like I failed the family, bro.
Oh my god, did it take you to leave?
I just asked my tia, I was like, can you do it? You know, she was just like, okay. So yeah, it was very like, oh man, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So it's such a typical tia move.
Yeah, it was total tia move, man.
Yeah,
I was like, thanks, tia.
Damn, just like he looks like he's struggling. Let's tackle him.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let's really haze him.
So you started speaking at the.
Yeah, so I started doing the services and stuff. Like started speaking and directing and like.
But why are you speaking?
Like, right? Why are you speaking? Just to give general instructions and stuff like that.
I thought you meant like in the front, like for the people, like during the service.
I at some point at the end of it, I had to close it out. So I had to kind of like on behalf of the funeral home, thank you, and I try to listen to the services and try to do a callback.
Yeah,
as I'm kind of dismissing everyone, and also let's try to be more like him, just try to use whatever throughout the service that and just try to just call back to it. So I got to start used to doing that, man. Yeah.
Damn, dude. So you just close it out and then you say whatever they said about the guy.
Yeah, like that, and then give out any information if they have a reception and stuff. Give out the stuff, like I got to start off with with the set, and then close it off with just with homework or just with what is it but yeah, all the tidy up shit there.
And then who will be paying?
Exactly, dude. Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
So and then from there
just kind of started actually meeting with families, and making the arrangements and stuff like that. Like when someone passes away, people just walk in sometimes and just and have to
oh, because they don't know what to do.
Yeah, they don't know what to do.
They just walk into a funeral home.
I remember my first time, I was at a little casket place. It was a little storefront, but they sold caskets, but they also offered funeral services. A lady walked in looking for caskets, and she's like, "My son was just killed in the park around the corner. I don't know what to do." And I was like, that was my first ever one. I was just like, I got you.
Shit. Were you like, I have a van.
I have a van. Let's go get him. But I had to learn the rope. I was just pretty much throwing the sharks at that point, man.
That's brutal, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's some intense customer service.
It is, man. That's not like. It's very intense, and it's like it used to take a lot of me, but now I feel much better with doing it. Like I walk in and just yeah.
Oh my! Yeah. Is there any? I can't even. Is there rude funeral customers, or are they too sad to be rude?
No, when there can be, but I also, dude, that's one thing that's hard. I had to learn. I just learned that these people are grieving, dude. If everyone grieves differently. If they're assholes, then it's gonna come out extra assholey, when they're grieving. And it's just so I'm always polite no matter what, and I'm always just respectful because they're just going through a lot. And just by the end of it, a lot of times they'll kind of warm up and they'll be okay,
What wouldn't normally tick them off? Is it the price?
Definitely, that's one of the things that can tick them off. But just other stuff, just certain keywords. You have to learn how to rephrase. If someone walks in, "Hey, how you doing?" You don't say that.
Yes.
I learned don't say, "Hey, how you doing?" Because if they're coming there,
they're not doing well.
They're not doing well.
unless they were an inheritance,
right? So, right, yeah, dude. I've had some families, kind of very this is great kind of thing.
Oh shit!
But no, it's very much I learned don't say certain things and have a good day. I don't say have a good day.
Oh shit! Yeah, you don't think about that.
All those little things. So little things like that I had to learn because sometimes.
So what do you say when they come in? Do you say welcome?
Oh yeah, pretty much how can I help you for the most part? Just yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, just have.
And then when they leave,
take care.
take care.
Yeah, please take care. Drive safe. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I always do the drive safe. Yeah. I always feel bad because sometimes it was a car accident. Like they're like, I'm just like, oh fuck, I shouldn't have said that.
Oh,
but it's
shit.
just like force of habit now.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I would just tell everybody to be safe though.
Dude, that's funny. Like, take care. Don't get shot.
Don't get shot. Try not to get shot like your brother. Yeah.
Oh wow, dude. Do you have any part in like the embalming and all that? Or
I used to apprentice embalm.
yeah.
I was training with a guy, but then I just realized that the chemical smells and everything was just like,
It's not good for you.
I'm better. Like it would stain my hands and my fingers, like the smell. And like I go to eat dinner, I could just smell it on my hands. I like that kind of was getting to me.
Yeah.
And I realized I'm better up front. Like you said, I'm good with people and shit. So like I was like, I'm better up front. So
Right. I used to work with tires. I used to work like it was at a tire shop. We would drive around this big semi truck
yeah.
from like Costco's and to tire shops and Samsung. And we'd pick up like all the dead tires.
Yeah, the tires. Yeah,
all the tires that like all the trash tires.
Yeah.
And we'd pick them, and it was like 500 at a time. When I was done with work, I would just smell like tires.
Oh
And
yeah.
they smell like tortillas at the end of the day.
After a while.
Yeah, like,
yeah, no, I'd rather smell like dead people than smell like tires. Because I've had buddies that work at tire shops. It's like, oh yeah, that smell, man.
Well, did you ever I want to go back to like your beginning of your
Sure.
career, because that seems like the most interesting part. I feel like
There
like,
was definitely a lot of
the
situations.
picking up the dead bodies and stuff.
Yeah, I remember one of my first situations. This is a story. If you
Yeah,
wanna hear
dude.
this.
I'm excited.
It was one of that first. I think it was in that first weekend. It was like a call in the middle of the night, like 2 a.m. I think it was like out in like Joshua Tree.
Oh, so you're on call?
Yeah, we're on call. That's why, like I said, I want to get out of that van for like 48 hours.
Oh
sometime,
wow!
You know? So it was out in the middle. I just remember being out in the desert, and like we get out there, and it was like a little trailer, really ransacked little. There's a big old hole that you can see clearly, like in the roof of the trailer. So I'm just like, oh man, and when I was like, it looked like it was an abandoned place. But we walk in there and like family kind of standing very like out of place in the living room.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, you can tell they don't fucking live here. So I was like, so you were so and so on the niece, I think it what it was. I was like, where's your uncle? And like, so they kind of just point.
Oh god.
And then we get to the room, and like he had been there for a while, and he was like in the fetal position. And it was one of the situations where I first like really like that's when I knew I was like, okay, the girl I'm working with, she'd been doing it a while. She knew what was going to kind of happen, so she kind of like, so she's like, you take the shoulders, I'll take the legs, and we're going to stretch them out so we can put them on the gurney, because we can't have them on the gurney like in that position.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was like, all right. So I get over his head. I'm like right over his. I'm leaning down. I'm right over his face. Grab onto his shoulders. She grabs onto his legs, and we stretch him out. And I've talked about this in the past. Bodies sometimes make noises. Like there's still air in the lungs.
Yeah.
So when I moved him out, like the air started escaping from the lungs. So he went, and like it all just went past, and it went right up my nose. Cause
Oh my
and,
god.
That was like I almost lost it at that point. I started like dry heaving, and she was like, "She's like, just go to the bathroom. Just go to the bathroom."
Oh my god.
And I go in the bathroom, and like it was just like it was disgusting. Like there was I don't know what the fuck was going on in the toilet. I don't remember like there just being shit. It was just like just a really grody, and I was like,
Yeah.
So I just like I swallowed it down, and I was like, all right. And like after that, I was like, let's just get this over with, you know?
Oh my god, dude.
So that was one of my first like real like fucking tests, and yeah.
What happened to the guy? How do you? What was it?
There was just it was again it was released by the coroner, so he had to have been seen by doctors. At that point, I'm just doing the transportation, so I never know what happened to him because I don't see the death certificate. I just pick up the bodies and drop them off.
And then you're not allowed to ask the family like what happened,
right? Right? What for? Crazy.
Just hanging out with them.
Yeah, no, you got to be. Yeah.
He was like a young guy, old guy.
He was an older guy. He was probably like in his 50s, 60s. But again, he'd been there a while, so I don't really know. Like, yeah, he had at that point he was already kind of starting to just get really nasty.
Oh, so you think like the family went to go visit him, and they're like, oh, brutal, he's dead.
Possibly, that or somebody smelled him like in the neighborhood and called, and so at that point they had to notify the next kin. You know, so
the Mexican.
I've had somebody say next of kin.
Oh, the next of kin.
The Mexican.
You gotta notify the Mexican.
You have to notify your nearest Mexican. Who's your designated Mexican?
So the nearest Mexican ready to work.
Pues vamos otra vez.
Holy shit, dude! The one that really got me is the I don't even want to bring it up again. But the guy with the skin falling off.
Yeah, skin falling off.
So you got him from the morgue, you said, right?
No, that guy, he was, again, it was a case where he had medical history.
Yeah.
Situation here was he was on the, like I said, I talk about it, he was on the toilet.
I
When,
didn't know that.
Then when they're on the toilet, like I said, it's always those little itty bitty shits. So I was just like that, close with that joke about that.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, but what he did, he must have been in a lot of pain when he died, because when he did, he like broke the back tank. The tank just kind of broke, and has that, even though it normally has that little stopper.
Yeah.
Nothing to stop it. So it just was just flowing out water.
Oh.
He was there in his house the weekend by himself. I guess the family took off or something, so he was there.
Oh.
And his legs were just sitting in that water. When we got there, like the whole bottom floor was like that much water, just kind of flooded.
Oh my God.
So his legs were just sitting in it and just soaking it all up. And dude. So that's how that happened.
Was he floating?
No, he was still on the toilet, but his just legs were just.
Shit, did you have to put on like your rain shoes?
No, dude. I went in there with the suit and everything. That ruined it. Like that's what I learned. Don't buy expensive suits, man. Like don't go spending too much money.
Oh, was there like a point in you like, God, my suit's gonna get ruined?
Yeah, at that point I was trying to be very careful. But the guy I was working with, I think we were in a long shift.
Yeah,
and he was like just fed up with it at that point. So he's like, "Fuck it," and he just grabs him by the head and just yanks him off the toilet.
Oh shit!
And just dude falls for his face first in all the water. So at that point I was like, well, we're gonna get dirty now. All right, fuck it. So at that point I started just getting into it, man.
Damn, this is I picture it's like a Quentin Tarantino film.
Basically.
Holy shit. Dude.
Yeah. It was a gnarly scene. I remember getting the guy's basically skin all over my pants. And I rolled up my sleeves. I knew it was gonna get nasty, but yeah, I still couldn't get it. It was all over my pants. And we're walking, and the family's all standing outside, so we're walking outside with him on the gurney, and like just covered in their father. And we're just like, my condolences.
Oh my God! And what's like the lunch situation like during these 48 hour shifts?
We got lunch immediately after that. We got fish tacos.
Battered fish tacos.
I mean, yeah, you just wherever you can. Stop at a drive-through somewhere and just like it's almost like a comic life. Yeah, just whenever you can, just fucking fast food and just dude. There was one guy I used to always work with. He would always fucking order some food and he'd always spill it on his shirt, and every time, fucking god damn it, fucking bitch did it on purpose, and just like it was a whole joke. It was a running joke. It was hilarious.
He blamed
he would always like they put extra mayonnaise or ketchup on that on purpose.
That's hilarious.
Like, no, bro, that was because you don't know how to fucking eat food.
Damn, that's right. Dude. Have you met any like crazy characters where you're like, I don't know if this guy's right?
I met one of the guys I used to work with. He punched out a homeless guy and stole his bike. And put it in the back of the van.
On the shift?
On the shift. I wasn't there but like I go back to the office. I'm like, what's this random bike here? And they explained the whole story. I was like, dude, he already has it bad enough. Why the fuck are you punching homeless guys and stealing the bicycles, bro?
Did he got fired?
No. It's hard to find people that want to pick up bodies, bro. You put up with a lot of shit, dude.
Oh my God. Why did he beat up the homeless guy?
We'll never know. Only him and the homeless guy will know. It's just one of them days.
Is it like a union job?
No, it's a Craigslist job. For us? A lot of times we have to hire. Yeah, my boss used to hire most of his at the time. He used to hire most of his people from like drug rehabs and fucking because he was going to rehab for himself for a lot of shit and like. Yeah. Fucking guys like, hey man, you hiring? Fuck yeah, we are.
Oh shit, dude.
So, but it was good for them. It was helping the rehabilitation. Like, I made them fucking realize, hey,
they were looking at people like overdoses every day.
Exactly and shit, dude. So they got very like, okay, like, yeah, we helped a lot of guys. Some of them spiraled, but hey.
It just made somebody relapse again.
Seriously.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Huh. So God, I should have just done that. I was
just done that.
I was trying to work at the funeral home.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Most places, I think, like they should let you know, hey, hit up this place. This is who we use.
Yeah.
And so, like, people hit me up, hey, man, do you got anybody hiring? And like, I'll refer them because we still use transport companies. I'll refer them. Some of them worked out pretty well, but a lot of them just like it just doesn't work out. People just think they think they're down and like.
Oh yeah, that would for sure be me.
Like, I had one guy who came in like he went through the interview process, or he showed up like to the funeral home the first day, like to go. He walks in the first step in the door. He's like, I can't do this. I can't do this. And he freaks out and he fucking like runs out of the funeral home.
Oh, damn, dude.
Yeah, dude.
What was he gonna do?
He was just gonna pick up. He was just gonna be one of our transport guys. So that's all. He was just
shit.
gonna go pick up a body, but he couldn't handle it.
Well, where was he gonna take the body to?
He was gonna go pick it up from the hospital, bring it back to us, basically.
Oh, so this happened at the hospital where he ran out?
No, it happened at the funeral home. He walked into the funeral home to like basically meet with the other guy who had the van.
Yeah.
Freaked out. It was like right before we started service, so like there was family there. So he's like, I can't. I was like, it's okay. I was like, dude, I get it.
Yeah.
But I was like, it's okay. Just go ahead and leave. Just go ahead and just get the fuck out of here right now. Like, run, and never come back. Get away.
Holy shit! So I could pick this up like as a weekend shift.
He would. Can we edit this part out real quick? That's all right. Can I stop? Or no, we were live. No, hey everybody.
It's live. Yeah.
In that case,
all right, I'll move on. So, dude, driving the hearse around and all that. So eventually, you started driving.
Yeah, I drive the hearse around now. I'm not gonna say which funeral home I work for because but the tags allegedly may or may not be expired by like 4 years, and I've never been pulled over with it. But yeah, it's always funny driving around expired tag.
Hold on, let me adjust the light on the camera.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I did it indoors because the light outside sucks.
You're good.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
We're good.
Excuse me.
The people of Spoon.
The people of Spoon. It's an odd bunch of people in Spoon.
All these Spooners.
That's only 3 people. It's fine.
We're doing it, baby.
Yeah. Oh, and I know 2 of them.
Hell yeah.
Damn. So you started driving the hearse, and then so the hearse is from the funeral home to the.
Yeah, we just take the hearse the day of the services, typically from the funeral home to the graveside, or they're having the service at a church. We'll take it to the church, and then from the church to the graveside. It normally always ends up at the graveside,
Right. Oh yeah, and then I was asking you, like you help and shit sometimes carrying the casket.
There have been situations, where like because during the arrangements we try to make sure to let them know, hey, get at least 6 people for pallbearing.
You didn't open your beer?
No, I don't want to keep the people of Spoon.
Oh no, I mean it's my sister and my girlfriend. and then some random ass fool, named Nezuko. What's up, Nezuko?
Yo, Nezuko.
Yeah, no, we're chilling, dude. And then I mean that.
So, the hearse.
You drive it from the.
Yeah, and then it just always ends up at the graveside. But pallbearing, I've had situations where we get out there and the family were like didn't know that to have pallbearers.
Yeah.
So I'll have to step. They'll have like, we got 3 people, and it's like we can do it with 4. I'll just step in. I'll be the 4th, and we'll get it done. Or like they'll get there and they want to do what's called a preset. That's when I have to call the grounds crew to come help. Like they don't like it's
the
all
Mexicans?
They're all they call them the nearest Mexican and they come help because it's like they're all elderly. Like sometimes the people are like, dude, this guy's fucking 98 years old. All of his friends and family like are all fucking like old. They can't like do this. Like
I like how you're mad at them.
Right? What's wrong with you?
You gotta fucking do this.
You're not supposed to live that long.
Wow. Oh yeah. What's the difference in And I guess the answer is pretty obvious. But is there any like major differences or specific differences between like a young funeral, like someone our age, and a 100-year-old?
Oh yeah, dude. Like the younger people, dude. Huge service. Like I'm gonna have one coming up. I think tomorrow night actually.
Oh, are you excited?
I am. You kind of like just look at all the hyenas. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm respectful. I break the 3rd wall. Just look right at the camera. No, like, but it's just always like just to see the dynamics of it all, see the emotions, and just like, and like just also see people kind of like they haven't seen each other. Hey, and it's like, it's somber, but at the same point to see people coming together and kind of joyous, about it. It's always like, I like being a fly on the wall in those situations, man.
Did you ever try to like mingle in? Like, I fucking me too. This seems kind of fun.
No, like for the most part, I'm always like standing there, like right when people walk in, like directing them and stuff, so everyone knows this guy's here with the funeral home, and like, I just give off that vibe, dude, that funeral home vibe and shit, dude. Yeah.
Damn. And then for the old people, it's like I mean, a lot of other friends have died already, right? So they're smaller or what?
They're older people, yeah. A lot of the friends, they outlive a lot of people. Like a lot of the friends and family die, so there's just like whatever few families left, like great grandkids and shit, and like and like that's it. Maybe like a neighbor or two, you know, like that's it.
A neighbor.
Yeah, dude.
Here's this question. I think it's accurate. I don't know, but is it a high percentage of people that request a song Over the Rainbow?
Oh yeah, by the fat guy, the Israel Kameo. Yeah, dude. We get that. I would say 8 out of 10 services have that song in there, dude. I hate that damn
every
song.
Every funeral I've been to, it's that song.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah. Somewhere. Yeah.
You know it's a cover?
Yeah. Of course, it's a Judy Garland song, fucking Wizard of Oz and shit. But I guess like the story behind that was like in the middle of the night, he just woke up one night. He was like, I got an idea for a song, and he called up the recording studio. He was like, open up the doors, get somebody down here right now. Like, I'm gonna die in the morning because I'm so fat. But he did like in the middle of the night, and he fucking just recorded it, and they were just like, and it fucking like did one recording, and that's the one you hear, dude. And they fucking it's a hit.
Typical fucking lazy fat guy shit, huh? Right? I'm just gonna do one take.
Right, procrastinate at the last second, and then just fucking call everyone and fucking inconvenience everyone else around me.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine he moved by himself, right? Like
he's a big fella, dude. So I don't know. I can't imagine. Yeah, he had to call for some help.
He had to call like 5 people to help him up. He's like,
yeah, dude, get that truck.
I would never take a person of like that. That he was like 500 pounds.
He was a big guy.
I can't imagine, like that size be ambitious still. You know, I mean, I eat 3 cheeseburgers. I'm fucking done for the weekend, dude.
Yeah, I imagine he may not have been, but I mean that's why he got that song in him. He was like, I gotta strike when the iron's hot, man.
But it's a cover.
Right? Is
it not?
But it's a beautiful cover.
I think it's a cover.
It's a cover, yeah. It's a total cover, but I mean, it's just like...
So he fucking woke everybody up to fucking record a cover?
To record a cover. He added some of his own little, like, he kind of mixed it up a little bit. Okay. But no, it's very much a cover, yeah.
Wow, dude. Yeah, every funeral I've been to, it's that song on loop.
Yeah, yeah. I've had that on loops. And I try to tell families... Make a playlist of at least half an hour long. Otherwise, you're gonna be hearing the same songs over and over. Yeah.
Do you ever like see like a hack playlist?
Yeah, oh yeah, dude, all the time, dude.
What's like a hack playlist at funerals?
That one. Also Over the Rainbow. Frank Zappa's Frank Sinatra's My Way.
Oh, yeah.
That's like I played it because I mean it is a good song, but like to always like I hear it way too many damn times.
Right.
But I did it for my cousin because like dude, it is very much it was very appropriate.
That song fucking sucks, but I did it for all my friends and family.
But it is a nice song. But that one, fuck, I can't remember what other.
Stairway to Heaven.
You'd be surprised, not too much. No? Every so often, but not a lot. I mean, we get some.
Okay.
But I'm like. That's always classic, bro. I'm like, fuck, you can't. I love that, bro. I had somebody play "Staying Alive" by the Bee Gees.
Oh, bro.
A lot of inappropriate songs I always enjoy, man.
That's fun.
But yeah, dude. Tell me what does it look like in him? It's like it's a special YouTube song. They got famous off of YouTube and shit. Yeah.
Oh, all
that's when I hear a lot.
Wait, Bee Gees? That was
no. This is these 2 girls that are on YouTube and shit. I forget, like Danny and Liz or some shit.
Danny and Liz,
some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 Girls, 1 Cup girls.
2 Girls, 1 Cup girls. Yeah, I made a hit song.
Yeah, for the next video, it's like a heaven. You know that video was fake. 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
No. Don't ruin the fantasy. No.
Well, it's because some asshole was like, the girl died after that video because she got whatever disease from eating all that
I can
shit.
imagine, dude.
And then someone was like, it was fake, and I was like, so she didn't.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see like, oh god, I hope it was like, because when I saw it, I was like, yeah, you're gonna die from eating. You can't eat shit like that.
You watched the whole thing?
Huh? Oh yeah.
I didn't watch until I came.
Once I came, I was like, this is gross.
What are some like inappropriate funeral songs like that are like fun?
I had a situation actually. It was a close acquaintance of mine.
Okay,
he used to be one of my drug dealers. He was killed, and like we were close. So I was very emotional and stuff, and so he had 2 kids. Like I want to say maybe like 8 and like 6 or so.
Right.
So I go to the kids and I was just like very like, you kids, your father the best. Like I want you to pick whatever song you want and we're gonna play it at the service. Yeah. And they picked 2 Chainz. No lie. So I was like, God damn it. I was like, I already said I would. So I was like, so we played fucking 2 Chainz, dude. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say they picked Baby Shark. They were older?
No, they were hood. These little kids were fucking, these are the children of drug dealers. So they were hood as fuck.
Damn, dude. And then, so that's probably like the tough part about working at a funeral is that all your homies and families, like you.
Yeah, they all come to me. They all come to me and like they all expect discounts and shit. It's like, no, I was trying to help them out, but yeah, it sucks, dude. Like because like they don't know who to turn to and like. So they come to me and I'm always willing to help.
You're like very popular now with like stand up and fucking now you have friends and family. So like,
hey.
So you're gonna have like a bunch of people just hitting you up.
There's one guy.
You should open your own business.
I have a lot of people that come, particularly for me because like, wherever you're at.
You're the only guy, so I'm gonna probably hit you up whenever somebody.
Dude. Yeah, we get that a lot. I mean, I get that a lot, especially they be like, "Hey, but then the family, the immediate next of kin, not my
next of kin,
they'll call someone else and shit." And we're just like, I never like, dude, whatever. Man, whatever I can do to help. Yeah, I always tell them too. Even if you go somewhere else, if you just have any general questions or anything like that, you don't want to ask them, call me. Like I'm always here for everyone. Right. Like any questions, man.
On average, how much would a woodchuck? No, how much would a funeral? How much would a funeral cost?
With cemetery property and then the funeral home, if you're going like one of corporate places, you're looking at probably close to 20. If you're going to a place with 20, like small 20. Funeral home like me. With like a local cemetery, you're probably looking at just under around 10,000.
Okay, so an older person funeral would be cheaper than a young person funeral. You think?
Yeah, because a lot of times they'll just do like a graveside service or an immediate burial, or that there's everything's just there at the cemetery, like the movies and shit. The umbrella. Yeah, nothing at the funeral home, no viewing and shit with like that. So.
We gotta wait till it rains.
It just makes it so much cooler.
Wow. What's one of the coolest obituaries you've seen like on a tombstone?
Oh, like stuff on a tombstone. I remember one time we see all sorts of random stuff. I have a picture. I will never be able to find it. It's all in the sea of pictures. But there was two. Like it was a husband and wife. They were walking away, so you just saw their backside. Oh wow! And on the bottom it said "Bite me."
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
They died together?
No, they died separately. But I mean, they just kind of have the spots.
That's so funny. Like the husband dies first, but like the woman sees her fucking.
Yeah, I was just looking at it, bite me the whole time.
I think I would rather
it was his
that.
Idea.
It's embarrassing. I would rather that, right? To like, have my tombstone ready.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. Just kind of have it ready, and they just go back and just finish the dates, that final date, later time.
How has your relationship with death like changed in the 18 years you worked here?
It's gone all sorts of weird ways, man. It's like I was very kind of like I thought I was ready, and then like certain things. I smoked DMT one time,
right? Okay,
and the whole death experience. I felt that shit, and it's like now I'm truly terrified, man.
You're terrified.
Like there are other things, but it's just that final like saying goodbye to everything you know and love around here. It's just kind of it's just sad. It just like sucks. But at the same point, it's like that's life, So you got to be ready for it,
I'm like excited for it, dude. No, not that I'm excited for it. I'm not excited or looking forward to suicide or anything. But but I'm like,
yeah, no, I hear you.
Because it's fun. It's not fun. You're like curious. Either something happens or nothing. And if something happens, then holy shit, something's happened. If it doesn't, then fuck it.
You get to chill. Like, like you're done.
You're not gonna know.
You don't gotta work tomorrow. You're good.
I am scared of dying too soon though.
That's the part, dude. Because when I did the DMT, like a part of me was like, fuck, this is like there was like fentanyl. Like I'm actually dying. Oh no.
Oh shit! Wow.
So that part freaked me out. But like,
so this was recent that you did DMT.
It was probably in the past like 2 years. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because I did it a little after high school. Oh, one time I did a show and it was in the mountains too. It was funny. It wasn't in Wrightwood. It was going towards Big Bear. The guy that booked us, the guy that owned the venue, he paid us with DMT.
Hell yeah, bro.
And it was, I've never, I get more of a spiritual, like whatever the fucking message from shrooms. Yeah. But with DMT, I am just flying through space, dude.
Yeah, bro. It's a trip.
I stopped right at that door. Did you get past it?
I got past the door, bro.
Oh shit! That's why you were scared, huh?
It was very much like, all right, well, this is it. Like I'm dying now. Because the guy I did it with, it turned out to be a total piece of shit, but he knew how to, like, we did it out of a fucking dab rig. And he kind of like, he's like, all right, you're going to take one hit, blow it out, and then come and then get ready for the second one. And then that second one is we're going to blast off. Yeah. And so I did it, and I fucking fully blasted off, man. It was just like crazy, bro. Like,
did you like do anything to like get ready like before it? Like
I kind of meditated for a second.
Right, yeah.
I kind of breathed in, breathe out for like about a minute, and then kind of just fucking went for it.
I mean, like days leading up to that.
No.
Well, dude, because for me, that's why I think I was like denied entrance through the door. Because the first time I did, I was, it was like on a whim.
Yeah,
I've done it 3 times. It was like right after high school. I was like too young. I just did it. I kind of got high, but nothing really happened.
Yeah.
Second time I did it, I was drinking, and my homie had it, and then and it was kind of fun, something trippy. And then the third time I did it, I was drunk again. Yeah. But then I'm like, dude, I should fucking really be treating this like something like. I don't say fucking be all gay and say serious and shit, you know?
Yeah.
But like whenever I do shrooms for like a week before, I clean everything. I clean like any bills I gotta pay, I pay all the bills.
Yeah.
I meditate. I eat very healthy.
Like,
so my mind
ready.
Yeah, my mind is like at ease. And then I'll have a shroom trip and it'll change my life like the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
But
the DMT, I was kind of like I was very like I knew it was coming, but I was like, nah, man, I'm ready for that. I deal with death all the time. Like I'm ready for this. You know, like I want this. And like, but yeah, dealing with it and like going all the way through and blasting all the way through was just like very eye-opening, bro. Like, yeah, I'll send you a picture later of me because the guy took a picture of me fully blasted off, and I look like a body. Like when I saw it, I was like, holy fuck, that's what I'm gonna look like when I die, bro.
Oh
like,
shit!
Because I'm just sitting there like, bro, it's a trip. I'll send it to you later. See if you want to upload it somehow or something, dude. Yeah, dude, it's a trip, bro.
Wow, dude. Huh? So you were cool with death up until
like I was very much like. Man, it's whatever. Like fucking me and Death go way back. Like we're cool. But man, experience it was just very like fuck. No wait, I was just kidding. I wasn't ready.
Oh shit.
I wasn't ready. Like it felt bad, dude. I just like it was scary. It was scary, but at the same point, like I made it back, and I was very much grateful for it. You know.
Have you had any like supernatural experiences
with the funeral home and stuff?
Yeah.
I've had some. I talked about it recently. There's certain spots that are very like you can sense spirits and shit there.
Shit.
One funeral home in particular is in Ontario. I don't want to name. I've named it in the past. I don't want to name it exactly. But it's in Ontario. It's right next to a cemetery, so it's like I'd go to drop off there in the middle of the night. I remember dropping off one time, and like the morgue is in one side of the building, and the restrooms are on the other side of the building. So dropping off in the morgue, walking to the restroom, nothing happened. But then on the walk back. Suddenly all the lights are on and there's classical music playing and it's like 3 a.m. like no one's there.
Oh my god.
But I was like what the fuck, and that place is for sure haunted. Some shit goes down there.
Where's the music coming from?
It was coming from like the lobby, just like there's the house speakers and shit like but there was no reason for this shit to turn on. It was like it was just
3 a.m.
fucking no one there, and then just fucking everything suddenly on.
Was it the body that you dropped off that day? Was it a very classical guy?
Classy gentleman. I can't remember exactly. I remember like being really freaked out at that point, but I was like it's okay. Like, dude, yeah.
Do you turn off the lights, or do you just like run out?
At that point, I was like, I'm just gonna finish what I'm gonna do, and
you still finished your job?
Yeah, I still finished like logging it all in and doing putting the body
dude,
away.
That's a professional.
Yeah, I had to go pee, so it's like I just fucking had to like stop, put the body like in the general area, and just went to go pee, and I was like, you come back and finish it. But yeah,
holy shit. Yeah. That's so funny. Just like fucking writing, doing paperwork.
Yeah, I was scrabbling, just fucking. Yep, okay, like bye.
Oh my god, dude! And this was like fuck, I lost my train of thought. Whatever. Then, totally. And anything else like that? Any super? Wait, or are you like? Do you like believe in that kind of stuff?
I want to believe, but it's like I've never had anything too intense. I've had situations like that one particular. But like other than that, like those are the funeral I used to work at that kind of have creepy vibes, but nothing too crazy. But like birds would fly into the window and die. Oh my god! Like regularly.
That's a Windex commercial.
And like just other random things, like a lot of bees. It's just a lot of just random.
Did you say bees?
Yeah, bees would just
like just die around.
Just die in the fucking like right by the chapel door. It was weird. But besides that, nothing like. Every once in a while, it's slow days. I'll find myself kind of drifting off, and I'll wake up because like I feel someone like watching me and shit. But like, shit. But like nothing too nuts.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Have you ever played with the Ouija board?
When I was a kid, yeah.
For real?
Yeah, fucking, I tried it once, but
shit.
My mom finding it, she's like, "Hey,
my aunt played with it and I think like they threw it away, but it kept reappearing.
Oh my god, yeah. No, my mom threw that shit away. She made sure it was gone.
What did you ask it? Do you remember?
I can't remember exactly. I was a kid and just fucking around with it. It was like, dude, yeah.
They sell it like at Halloween stores and Christmas.
They sell it like fucking. They can buy it at Walmart and shit. Dude.
They still sell it at Walmart.
I don't know if they like, but like I've seen them at just general stores like that. Yeah.
I see them like only like during like almost at Christmas time.
Christmas time, yeah.
During Halloween times, they sell like at
family
Walmart.
reunion.
Yeah. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, some, but like, yeah, I want to be open to it, but nothing too crazy.
Now the bodies, when you like clothe them and all, getting ready for the funeral home, are they wearing underwear?
No, when we get to them, especially like if they're embalmed, they gotta strip them naked. So we always have to make sure to cover them up, at least with a towel, for decency's sake, like legally, just for decency's sake. But yeah, the family brings us underwear, so I put everything. I dress them completely from head to toe, man. Yeah.
Oh, do you do their hair?
Yeah, I do the hair. I mean,
how much creative freedom do you have when you're like getting a body ready?
Right. We gave someone an emo haircut one time, and he's like, the swoop over the eye.
Just a lawyer.
For the most part, we ask the family to bring in a picture and shit, so we can kind of. Okay. Sometimes they're just like, eh. So we'll just kind of comb it back and just kind of wet it and comb it back. That's all.
I've been to funerals where like we go and you look at the body and you're like, what is this? Who is this guy?
That's one thing. I mean, we try to make him look as natural as possible, but even then, the body's never gonna look how you remember them because they're fucking dead. Like that's just a shell, dude. Like so.
Holy shit! I just remembered you gave me a tag for a joke I had because of an experience. Yeah, it was a. Damn, dude. Damn. I had a joke about how hypocritical tattoos are, and people will get like a love life tattoo, and then they'll like kill themselves or something. Yeah. And then, and then the punchline was like cause of death, and it was like hypocrisy. and then I think you gave me that punchline. Or something like that.
Crazy.
Yeah?
I don't remember, man.
No, dude.
That's funny.
I did that joke like twice and over there at the Marquee. Is it the Marquee?
Yeah, the Marquee. Yeah, San Marino. Yeah, dude.
I did it twice there, and then you were like, "Oh, you like I see that a lot." And I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, we do, man. I see a lot of that. Like fucking people are like, "Oh my god, everything's great," and just fucking turns out things are not good.
A buddy of mine went to go become a cop.
Boo.
He like trained for however long the training is, and I think after his first shift he like quit because he had to go wait in a body with like a guy that committed suicide.
Yeah, they stay there until the funeral home or the coroner gets there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, whoever the first on scene has to stay there until they're cleared.
And what do they do? Just kind of kick it?
They'll just kick it in the car. A lot of times they won't be in the house. They'll just like stay in their car.
Oh, he stayed in the room.
Oh wow, yeah, you didn't have to do all that. They were fucking with them. Cause yeah, they know. But when I get there, they're just in their car and it's like, all right, you here? All right, bye, and they just fucking like peel out, dude.
Oh shit, dude. You know what I saw recently? Not even recently, but like a while ago. I saw I used to truck drive, and one time I was driving down the 91. And like a dude on a motorcycle like went like speeding past me.
Yeah.
And then like fucking like not even 20 minutes later, all traffic is stopped. And I was like, oh yeah. Jesus. And then I sure enough, it was a guy. He crashed and died because I'm like driving by. I look over at the cops. One of the officers, he's like throwing up. Dude,
oh my god, yeah, dude. I've had some. Yeah, unfortunately, motorcycle accidents are a very regular thing. And for the most part, they're like. Yeah, they're like if you're not used to it, you'll throw up because it's just like it's fucking just mush. It's just like it's pretty traumatic.
So how do you like you pick them up in pieces and shit?
We get them from the corner. At that point, we get them from the coroner's office. But yeah, we'll get them from. They'll just be in a bag, and they'll just just whatever pieces they can find. They just throw them all in there, kind of thing, dude. Yeah, dude. So brains and shit will be everywhere, and it's like, yeah, dude, it's pretty nasty. Yeah.
Damn. Dude, you've had situations where you pick up a body. And like no family or friends claim the body?
Those are rare for the most part. Like they know if they can't track anybody down. If there's no one to call the funeral home, then like there's no one to fucking really do anything with it. So they'll be at a coroner's office. At that point, they go to because that happens regularly. People are homeless, so they have nobody. So they go to certain funeral homes. They have contracts with the county, and they just basically cremate the body at the lowest cost. Oh. So yeah.
How long do you keep the body for before you guys? Just...
If there's a situation where we have to make sure we let them know you got to pay before we do anything. Like
Yeah.
Because technically we can't hold the body hostage. So if we were to cremate the body and they're like, we want our dad no matter what, like, when then we have to give it back to him and even without them paying. So we try to make sure don't cremate them until they're actually paid for. Otherwise, yeah. But we've had situations where we had to hold on to the body for like 2 months, 2-3 months sometimes.
Oh, wow. I think that 30 days would be the cutoff.
We're a small place. We don't want to be pricks, man. Sometimes, like, if we keep in contact with them and there were times where like we literally can't contact anybody and we're like busy with other shit, so they're kind of like, we won't. Hey, we'll get to it later. And like, dude, like fucking 2 months passed. Like, all right, we gotta fucking get rid of this body.
So every funeral home has a morgue.
Oh yeah, you have to have a morgue. You have to have a funeral, like a cold storage to hold the bodies. Yeah,
a cold storage.
Yeah, it's one of the requirements. If you're gonna open a funeral home, you have to have a morgue, basically.
Now, what's the food situation in there?
I mean. Don't eat the bodies. That's what you're asking. Do
you ever like bring like a sandwich, like or like an iced tea? Like I'll hold it in here. Meanwhile,
no, we have a little fucking lunch cooler.
Oh yeah.
There was one time where we're having a big old community gathering thing, and I forget what restaurant had donated lettuce. And they were all sealed and shit, but we didn't have a refrigerator big enough to hold the box of lettuce. Yeah. So we threw but they were sealed.
Well, dude, by the way, if you want me to edit any of this out, I'll edit it out.
There's only that may or not. These are all just jokes, people.
There's only 5 people on the live, but like fucking, this comes out on Wednesday, and then I edit out.
No, we're good. It's fine. Like I didn't say what funeral home that, because I've been in a long time. I can't say which one I was at.
You had 18 years, dude. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Do you get benefits?
Yeah, I get to poke the bodies with a stick. As much as I want. Where I'm at now, I'm actually being taken care of pretty good, so I'm happy, man. So nice, I can't complain.
Do they have deals with like the employees, like when you guys die?
I mean, when it's someone close to us that passes away, then we fucking hook them. Like we give them everything like at wholesale cost. Like
damn. So when you die, I was gonna put like a GoFundMe up.
I mean. I'm sure they still will, but it's like they'll take, like I said, they'll charge whatever we have to pay for the casket, just like the wholesale on everything. Like they won't charge for any actual services or anything like that. It'll just be like you gotta pay for your merchandise and like everything. We got you on the rest.
You sell merch?
Oh, we gotta the caskets and shit.
Oh
dude.
yeah. Did you guys have you seen any films like cool caskets? Like car shaped or dragon shaped?
There's one we have with a guy who has a prearranged with us, so he hasn't died. He kind of prearranged everything. Oh, and he ordered this whole Dodgers casket, like it's all gonna be all so it's like fuck, dude. Like
let me guess, he's Japanese.
And so that one I'm dreading because it's like I don't know where the fuck we're gonna get this casket, dude. So I'm
oh god,
fuck. I'm always nervous that this guy's gonna die.
Does he have to pay for like the storage of it?
No, that's the thing. We haven't ordered. Like we're gonna order it at the time of this thing. I don't really know how to fucking find this thing. So I was like, I kind of found out how to find it, but it's gonna be expensive. It's like fuck, we gotta cover it because we covered it. So he paid for it in advance, but it's like that cost goes up throughout the years. You've paid like $800 or something back in the day. I don't know, let's say, and like now it's like probably $3,000-$4,000. So it's like we have to fucking get it.
And it comes out of your pocket.
It comes out of the pocket.
Holy
of the shit!
Home. So it's better to pay for all your funeral shit before you.
Oh yeah. By the way, I'm getting my license for that, so anybody wants to do that,
I'll do it right now. Jesus Christ, I got $40 on me.
That's so.
Then you want to be cremated or you want to be
if I think ultimately I want to be cremated. Whether or not I want to be viewed, I don't know. But I mean, cremation.
Yeah, dude. And then put like in some coffee afterwards.
Right, in the old coffee can.
Put in tea bags.
Give them to the homies. Yeah, teabag the homies one last time.
I think I'm gonna go with the cremation route too, dude. I don't think I want to be viewed.
Dude, you're fucking beautiful right now, bro. I would be like pissed if no one viewed. Like, so come look, just one guy. We'll get one guy in here. No cost.
I'm beautiful right now because I'm alive.
Right? Yeah. But no, if I'm that's my one caveat. If I'm young still, like fucking view me. But if not, if I'm like super old and like I'm all like. Then don't fucking worry about it. Just cremate it.
Is it ever an option to like for the funeral? You know how like the family picks the clothes? Yeah. Has anybody ever just given you like some like casual clothes?
Yeah, we get that a lot. Especially even sometimes during viewings, they'll just bring in like because we tell them high neck with the collar, long sleeves. fucking they'll come in with like a basketball jersey. I'm just like, oh, fuck it, all right, basketball jersey.
Why do I say high neck and long sleeves?
Because
is there a reason for that?
Yeah, when we do the embalming even on a regular case, they'd have to do their incision right here. So there's a big old scar right there.
And then that's to take off all their organs and shit?
No, that's just so they can get to the arteries and the veins.
To drain out all the blood?
To drain out all the blood and like put in the chemicals and the embalming fluid. So there's a big old scar there. They can cover it with wax and shit, but it's just extra work. It's like, just bring in a high neck, you know? Like,
yeah, so when they bring just the basketball jersey, do you cover it up with the wax?
At that point, yeah. If it's a special case like that, if like they're a picky family, then yeah, we'll fucking just cover it with the wax.
Put it in the bell at the end? And here's for the extra wax, assholes.
No, especially us. Yeah, we're a small place, man. We're like, yeah, it's fine.
Holy shit, dude.
It's interesting, so it's like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
What's the I guess that's not even a good question.
All questions, man. No one, yeah.
I was gonna say, what's who dies the most? Like what race? What race and then what gender?
Right. Depending, honestly, it all depends on where your funeral home is located. Like we got a lot of Mexicans in my area, so we get a lot of Mexicans. Diabetes and shit like that. Yeah, that shit runs in their blood. So it's like we get a lot of Mexicans, and then just older white folk. We get a few black families, but like for the most part, like races tend to segregate themselves. Like, oh, this is a Mexican funeral home. We'll go to the Mexican. Oh, okay, this is a black funeral home. Like, this is so we'll go there.
Right.
But we get it's a fair share.
Yeah. And then like people like our age. Is it more guys or girls that die?
More guys. Definitely more guys. Yeah. Stupid shit and like ODs and just shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think when a girl dies, it's more sad.
Yeah, dude. I've had a lot of those where it's like young, beautiful girl and like fucking just drugs like one or two times or just one too many times basically. And then and they're just like it's gone. It's like, oh my god, it's sad, dude.
It's always the last time that takes you out.
Right, it's that last time.
I don't know why it's more sad when a girl dies than a guy.
Yeah, it's definitely, it just is. Guy is like, fucking asshole. Like, you had to come and like, oh, of course, and like, it's kind of very much like it's like, But yeah, when a girl dies, it's like, my princess, like, oh, my daughter. Like, it's very emotional for sure.
Oh god, dude. I went to a fucking funeral when I was like fucking like 17, dude. This little girl died in a car accident.
Oh yeah, dude.
One of my parents' coworkers, and we went, dude. And I didn't know her, but like, holy shit, I was just crying, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking that's good because you're a human being. You're a good person. That's why
they were playing Over the Rainbow. And I was that was the first time I heard it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's typically what you hear the first time.
Dude, if you have Over the Rainbow in your playlist, you're a fucking psychopath. Right,
just take it off. Just do me a favor and please just take it off.
No, I mean just like in your regular life.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. If you're just listening to that like while you're cruising down the street on the fucking PCH and shit, dude. Nah, bro, get the fuck out of here with that, dude.
When you take a body from the funeral home to like the graveyard site, I asked you this the other day, but I just want the listeners to know, like, how nervous are you, like, to like not take a wrong turn?
It's pretty nerve wracking for sure because it's like everyone's following you. Yeah. So as to get you have to like not fuck up. But yeah, there have been situations where I turned on a way and like my GPS told me to turn this way, so I'm turning. And like there's construction that the GPS didn't know about, so I had like make a whole U-turn and like pass the family back up like.
Sorry,
psych. We're taking them back.
You speed off.
You didn't pay your bill. We're just going back. Right, but no, it's happened. But it's like it's definitely like, especially because the turn radius isn't that great on the coach. There's a lot of like, Austin Powers that shit.
Oh my god, dude. Is there does family ever ride with you, or are they allowed to ride with you in the hearse?
I mean, depending on the family, sometimes we'll let them, but like for liability purposes, if I just don't feel like it, I'll be like, for insurance liability purposes, we can't allow that. But sometimes I'm like, if you're cool, fucking hop in.
Damn, do you play music like on the way?
I listen to classical.
Oh yeah, all right.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just like listening, especially when I'm the coach. It just feels nice, classical and shit, dude. Yeah,
it's relaxing for you and the fella in the back.
Yeah, the fella in the back. Right. Every once in a while, I'll put on some gangster rap, but.
Holy damn, dude! Yeah, I mean it's a incredible, very interesting job, dude.
Yeah. That's why I've been doing it for 18 years, man. Because it's like I'm always like it'll get to me sometimes emotionally. Just fucking just like it's
really?
it's a lot to deal with. But then it's like all right, fucking something new the next day. So it's like, let's see what's going on.
Now you do stand up at night.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's
like, how much of that like carries over to you like when you gotta like perform and stuff?
Some of my worst days at the funeral home ended up being my best nights at the open mic or something like that.
Right.
I'll just be like fucking I'm about to cry and shit, and I just fucking take those emotions, just kind of take it out on the stage, and just like I'll have a fucking amazing night, dude. So yeah,
dude, those could go either way, dude. That's happened to me once. I was going through a breakup, and then I came up with like just killing, dude, just doing great bits.
Yeah.
But then like when like it's always fucked up when like life is going great, just like on stage bombing.
Right?
You know?
Yeah.
Like I've been working out and eating healthy, so I suck at comedy now.
Yeah, I've had plenty of those.
Well, what's like a hard day at the funeral home, or like
a big service? Like if it's just a big service and like the family's very picky or stuff like that, it can get to be very difficult. They're just complaining about every little thing. You know, it's like sometimes you get that family. It's like, it's always kind of just wears on you. But
have any of like fights ever broken out at the funerals?
I've had like some arguments, mild arguments, but never any physical altercations or I've worked with other people that have had like like fucking drive-bys and shit. But it's
during
like,
the funeral?
Yeah, but thankfully I haven't had anything like that.
You know when it is gonna happen, dude, when that guy with the Dodgers casket has his funeral.
Fucking hell yeah, call back. Yeah. No, for sure. That's why I'm so scared. Like I don't want this guy to die, dude. Like please.
And then here we're
ready.
We're in hour 5 right now, dude. If anybody has a question here for Juan Cias. I can't believe the thumbnail is just your face. I'm sorry. I made it with mine too, and I just put you in.
It just like I'm sorry, man.
But it's all right. Yeah, I don't know if anybody has
any questions. Either way, we're just shooting the shit here, man.
Yeah, there's been times where I was on this shit live. I hate talking about the live on the pod because I upload it on Wednesday, and then so people are just listening to a podcast of me talking about what's happening in real time.
Right? Yeah, I hate that. Hey, girl, how you doing?
Holy shit! All right, well,
yeah, we're good.
This reminds me of that Todd Barry joke where he has that joke where he goes to do a show somewhere and then. Like he does radio before the show, and like the radio host goes, "Free tickets for the first 10 callers," and then like they sit there and they waited, and nobody called.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I fucking love Todd Barry. That's hilarious, dude.
That was great, dude. I had a mild run with him at
no way
in New York, dude. So in New York, like these fools, they just run around. They do like bar shows and shit, like in between like club shows.
Yeah.
And my homie, he had a show where he had booked them, and then me and my homie Josh were like, "Oh, let's go watch this fool." So we went, and there was like 4 people there. It was fucking amazing, dude. I was like,
"Fuck yeah, dude!"
Because like, dude, because there's so much comedy going on, and like you know the headline, like they don't post it on their stories or I'm gonna be at this bar or whatever. They're at the clubs. They're just like running new shit. Yeah. So sometimes it'll be like fucking national touring headliners at a bar with like fucking 5 people.
Fucking sick, dude. Yeah.
It was one of these, and then so I get to the bar and then I see my homies, like 5 people there, and I'm like, oh shit, dude, hell yeah,
hell yeah.
And then I'm telling Josh, I'm like, I don't want to meet Todd Barry. Dude. I feel like he's gonna fucking hate me. You know, like I love him. If I meet him, he's gonna ruin it.
Right? Yeah. It's that nervous thing. Yeah, dude.
So I'm like standing in the corner of the room, just like watching my homie that he's hosting, and then from the eye. From my eyesight, from my peripheral, I see like a little short guy facing me, mad dogging me, and I'm like, "Who's that?" I look down, it's Todd Barry. He's just like fucking scraping. He's like,
"You're in my way."
Yeah. I was like, I fucking knew. I knew he was gonna hate me, dude.
Right off the bat. God damn it. Yeah.
I didn't even say anything to him.
I didn't even do anything. Let me get a restart.
Yeah. And then he just went up and he killed him for 4 people. It was fucking.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I love that shit. When they're professional like that, they're gonna go out there and just do their thing regardless. Dude. So that's fucking sick, dude.
It was great. It was him. It was Carmen Lynch and then like a couple other homies. But
that's fucking cool, dude. Hell yeah.
Sick, dude.
Was Luke Davis there?
Luke Davis? No, it was my homie Joshua Cricket. It wasn't Luke.
Yeah, I just want dude. Shout out to the fucking skits. You guys are fucking hilarious,
thanks,
dude. Every time you guys share something, I always fucking laugh, dude.
Dude, thanks. We haven't. You know why we haven't dropped any fucking sketches recently?
Yeah.
This is the real reason, dude.
Yeah, this is a real behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, only for the live. So normally Luke's a straight man, and then I'm the crazy person. I'm the antagonist. So Luke let his hair grow out, and it became like where he didn't like it, and he was saying like, dude, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna get in shape, and then I'm gonna cut my hair. and everything will be fine in the world. And I was like, all right. And it came to the point where it grew to a point where he was like, dude, I'm not comfortable being on camera. Like, dude,
man.
he was like, dude, if I'm the straight man, I can't look crazier than you.
It's logistics, you know. Yes. Fucking damn it.
So then we just like stopped doing fucking sketches, dude. And
Luke, get your shit together, bro.
No, he already cut his hair. We just he didn't get in shape. He just
he just cut his hair. We're all in that boat. This is 2024. This is how it is this year, man.
Yeah. How long you been letting your hair grow out for?
I think for about a little over 2 years now. Probably going on 3 years. Yeah, I just kind of been letting it grow. I chopped it for to kind of straighten it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, now. Yeah, it's been I want to say over a year since I last chopped it. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks great.
Thank you, man.
Here, I wrote down some notes. I want to see if anything I want to get
for sure, man.
Playing... do you ever, like, run into, like, a client?
Yeah.
Like out in public or at a show?
Yeah, I've I run into them in public, definitely. That's what always sucks when, like, people are like, where are you from? I'm just like, oh, no. Yeah, they can't, because they can't put their finger on it. I did a bit about this, but I used to deliver pizzas when I first started doing the mortuary stuff.
Oh, you would do both?
I was doing both, and I worked to help this family. This is behind the scenes stuff here for the live.
Yeah.
I get there. It was their baby that died.
Oh, brutal.
So it was fucking super. So I get there to deliver pizzas and shit, and they're just like, what do we know? Oh my god! Like, because everyone's like, it's one thing when you show up a pizza, everyone's all happy and shit. Like, oh my god, what do you recognize you? Oh my god, you're so familiar. I'm just like, oh fuck, and I was like, yeah, you just had your baby die, right?
You told him?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was like, well. You told us $25.96.
Oh my god, dude!
Like, this responsible motherfucker that took care of your family during their time of need is also delivering pizzas right now.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Dude, what did they say? Or they like just keep the pizza?
Like, yeah, it was no, they paid me. I think they gave me like a small tip. That was like, I don't think they ever ordered pizza again, dude.
Oh my god, dude! What luck!
Yeah,
of both of you fools, dude.
Yeah, it was definitely. I've had like, I'm always nervous. People like, oh my god, you look so familiar. I'm just like, oh no.
Just going to stand up, dude.
Right? Yeah. Like, well, you see me at the improv then, right?
Hey. Oh my god, dude! You didn't think of lying?
Huh?
You didn't think of lying?
No, I'm too honest. I don't lie.
So you were like in your fucking Pirates Pizza uniform and shit?
Right, I'm all stoned and shit, like fucking bloodshot eyes. Like, whoa, yeah, I remember you guys.
Oh my god, dude.
You guys had that fucking baby that died, right? Gnarly.
That's Are the costs for when a baby dies cheaper?
Yeah, we take care of them because it's easier to
less material.
Less material, easier to work with. You don't have to fuck up your back or nothing. Like
damn.
There's no like real memories there that are built up with the family, so it's not as emotional.
but they still play fucking over the window, over the rainbow.
Yep.
For the pallbearers for like a baby funeral, it's just like a guy holding it on the side.
It's just me.
Oh,
I'll just carry the casket and just fucking
on the side like a book.
Basically, just fucking like just kind of chuck it to the guy who's gonna bury it. So, like, I was gonna like heave ho it, kind of like I'm passing the football.
What's that curling? You curl that to the guy. Here, let me see. Dude, biggest fuck up.
Biggest fuck up. I got two big fuck ups. I'll this is here for the live and for the recording. It's all good. Yeah. I have a joke about one. I misplaced a baby one time.
Oh god.
Yeah.
With the babies again, dude.
With the babies again. Not the babies, not again.
You misplaced it.
I misplaced it. It was just a long day, and like I get to the hospital, like they always wrap the babies up so much fucking like wrapping and shit. Oh, I was just like, I don't feel like fucking opening this thing up and just to make sure like the baby's in there, it's fine.
Yeah.
And then get back to the funeral home, turns out the baby wasn't in there. So
what?
It was like, yeah. So it was a big old thing. And another time,
where was the baby?
It was back at the hospital still, dude.
Oh, did you have to drive through traffic?
So that was an awkward call because I had to calling just to make sure baby's still there. Like, no, it's signed out. I was like, yeah, it's signed out, but and like the fucking nurse supervisor was like, what the. She got so pissed and like it was a big old thing and the family got fucking super upset and like I got banned from that funeral home and it was a big old thing.
Oh my god.
That was a big fuck up. And another time, probably even worse than that.
I can't imagine what's worse.
I cremated the wrong body one time, dude. That was like it was a very like it was just like total freak accident. I had to make sure like because the place I was working, basically the people had two people had the same last names, very similar first names.
Oh, was it Hernandez?
No, it was
Rodriguez.
It was I can't disclose his name.
Yeah,
it was Hernandez. Let's say it was that. So. And like the first name matched the middle initial, so okay, and on top of that, the place I was working for, we had to get physical description to make sure like the physical description matched exactly, down to the point where they got very descriptive, like a recent ankle scar. So I checked the ankles. There's a fucking like super fresh ankle scar. It's like this is the body.
Yeah.
Cremated, and they come to pick up the body for science donation.
Science donation.
Yeah, they basically donate the body to science.
Okay.
And so
the ashes?
No, the whole body.
Oh,
you can donate your whole body to science.
This is the other one.
So the guy gets there to pick up the body. He's like, "Hey, I'm not finding this name, but I'm finding this other name that's very similar to it." And I'm just like, as soon as he said that, my heart dropped, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I started like crying at that point.
Oh
dude.
my god!
It was gnarly, dude. It was gnarly.
What did
the family had to be notified, but ultimately it was going to end with cremation. We let them know and how it all happened. They were just like, yeah, she did have that ankle scar. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, no, I can see how it happened.
Oh my god!
So they were okay with it. Everyone was okay with it, but they had to fire me anyways because that third party was involved. That science company. So I was like, yeah, which I was grateful for. I was like, yeah, fire me, man. I don't feel good about any of this. Like, it sucks. I took like over a month off after that. I had like kind of like really get my life, kind of put it back into respect. It was gnarly, man.
Dude, I know you burned the wrong thing.
Burned the wrong thing, dude. It was just like, oh man, like it was very like, yeah, dude.
Everybody was cool.
Everybody was cool except for me. Like,
yeah.
Took a couple months of like fucking really reflecting and just like, oh my god, yeah.
Holy shit, dude!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was worse than the baby for sure.
Yeah. I mean, the baby was an extra 30 minutes. This guy. Dude, I mean, how lucky were you that this guy was getting cremated anyways?
Yeah, I got very lucky in that regard because there have been other situations. Thankfully, I haven't done this where they cremate the body before, like there's supposed to be a viewing or a full service.
Oh, and then the cremation.
And the cremation happened before that.
Oh,
like
God.
That's huge. That's like the absolute worst case scenario. Thankfully, I haven't had done that.
Oh my goodness. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, vientos.
Yeah. Thankfully, it was an honest mistake. You know. Like, yeah. It was like I messed up.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, one time. No, I'm saying.
One time. No, you're good.
Compared with one of my truck driving stories.
I love the truck driving stories.
No, you want to know my biggest fuck up as a truck driver, dude? One time I pulled up to the place where I was delivering the load, and I got out of the truck to go to the back to open up the doors.
Uh-huh.
One of my tires was missing.
You didn't notice it like when you're driving? Hell yeah.
No, I was in traffic the entire time.
Okay.
So, I wasn't going more than 20 miles an hour.
So it's like, yeah, that was safe.
And then I get there, dude, my heart dropped. Saying, I was like, where the fuck is my tire?
Where the fuck is my tire, right?
Yeah.
Was it just the tire or the whole rim and everything? Like,
no, it was the rim and everything.
Oh my god, yeah.
But it's 18 tires. Fucking one was missing, so I didn't even notice it. But I think it might have happened like right when I got there.
Oh man,
because it was it was loaded.
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel like I would have noticed it at some point.
Yeah, you would have felt that.
And then I'm always looking at my mirrors and shit when I'm turning. So I started walking around the block trying to find it, and I couldn't find it.
Couldn't find that motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't want to buy a new one.
At least it wasn't a dead baby. You're good, bro.
Holy shit, dude. I think I asked the music thing, dude, running into clients.
Yeah.
Getting food after service. Yeah,
I've had to do that after services in the hearse.
To get food?
Just, go to the drive. I'll just take the nameplates out and just kind of like stop for food, man. I'm hungry, man. I got to eat, like. And the employees at the fast food place are always like,
oh,
yeah,
really?
freaking out. It's always a fun thing.
And like, how are you like fun with them too, or are you like serious? Like, I hear you.
No, I'm like kind of like I don't even acknowledge the fact that I'm in a coach. Like,
okay.
Here's
Have you ever bumped one or like got into like a fender bender with the hearse?
Recently, actually, yeah, I got into a small little fender bender. Like I was stuck in I thought I had enough clearance to get through the light, and as soon as I'm in the middle, it turns red. So I'm like, oh fuck! So I'm trying to like go around the car. I thought I had enough clearance, but so those turning radiuses on that coach is not great. So I just barely kissed the bumper. I did the right thing. I pulled over and did exchange information, but nothing ever happened. They never did. Yeah.
Were you loaded?
Whereas, no. Thankfully, yeah, that's the one thing. Thankfully, there's no fucking body. Loaded? Yeah, I'm always loaded, baby. No, I'm not always loaded. It's just no, but thankfully, no casket. Yeah.
Oh wow, dude, that's crazy to like fuck up in a hearse because everybody's watching. Because whenever I see a hearse on the road, I'm like, I look at it.
You can't not look at it. Yeah, everyone. Yeah. That's one thing I've talked about this. When I'm in the hearse and I have like a veteran in the back with a flag, people for some reason get mad. Dude. People like cut me off or just like get very aggressive around me, dude.
Really?
Like, yeah, I don't know what it is about veterans that fucking people hate.
I've never heard that take.
Yeah,
Wow.
dude, it's crazy. Dude. People like will cut me off and just kind of like it's just like extra aggressive, like tailgate me like extra hard and like
no way.
yeah, people are just dicks around that shit. It's weird.
Huh? I would think the opposite.
Exactly, I would think so, but it's just like no, people are fucking disrespectful as hell, dude.
Whoa, dude.
People hate America. Right? It's annoying for sure.
Well, because whenever I see the thing, I mean, I stay 300 feet back or whatever the fucking.
Yeah, no, people are like, it's like, oh, I can just get in front of them because like I have to drive, slower, be respectful and shit. So everyone just fucking goes, they'll like cut me off and shit constantly, dude. Like,
have you ever like gotten led by like a motorcade?
Yeah, we get those a lot, and those are always kind of like more trouble than what they're worth, man. Honestly, 'cause it's like. Wow. They have to like you have to wait for them and they're like, coach, slow down and like man, like, you guys are fucking bumming my style, dude. Like,
damn, they give you a radio and shit.
Yeah, they give you radio and shit, and like just like have to be safe for them. Like also they're in danger in their lives. I've heard one of the guys actually that I used to work with got hit by a car, like fucking and died and killed fucking while on the
job. During your service?
It was during. I guess he was going out to. He was like doing motorcade for Coachella, I think is what it was. I think he was just doing work in traffic or something like that, and he got fucking hit by a car. And just like, yeah, dude, I don't mean to laugh, but it was like, it wasn't a service. It wasn't a service.
Dude, I will say those are fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Because you're like, why is it going so slow? And then you're like, oh,
yeah.
So yeah,
exactly.
so now we got to go the speed of like until we reach the cemetery.
Exactly, dude. Yeah. That's why I was like, I'd rather not do it with the motorcades. Yeah.
Damn. Do you ever like refuse it?
No, I'll kind of like try to guide the family. Yeah, like they're really, it's like $500, and like and they kind of. They kind of slow things down. I mean, it's not really needed. I mean, unless you really, yeah.
Oh wow,
I can mostly talk them out of it, but for the most
it's
part,
optional.
Yeah, it's optional.
I thought like the cops were like, oh, every time a cop dies, we gotta do the motorcade.
Oh, if there's a cop and stuff like that, if it's a full, then it's a full fucking guns ablazing and shit. Just walking past, just shooting their guns off and shit. No.
So have you like led like a cop one with a motorcade?
Typically though, the cop ones a lot of times they go to the bigger corporate funeral homes because they get the full treatment, like free of cost and everything. So I've had ones that were like veterans or I think like retired cops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then like those are kind of a big deal. But for the most part, the cops go to the really big corporate places.
Oh, like the Walmarts and shit.
Exactly, because they get fucking full treatment. They get all the shebang for no cost. So yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah,
I guess it's not sick.
It's cool. Respect to them.
It has its perks.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Let me see.
It's all good. A cab all day. I'm just kidding.
Dude, you know why that pisses me off? I had a very punk rock jacket in high school. I wrote ACAB on it, and nobody knew what it was. And then now it's everywhere.
Now it's everywhere.
And now I feel like a hipster. And I'm like, I wasn't until when I was
back in my day.
Back in 2012.
This is all orange groves.
Dude, I already asked you how much the makeup. Dude, the coolest obituary I ever saw. I didn't even see. I heard it in a song, and it says it's like on a tombstone, and it quotes, "Don't you laugh as you walk by, for as you are, so once was I, and as I am, so you shall be. Prepare for death and follow me." Yeah, dude. Yeah, I've seen those ones on the headstones. Those are always like very poignant. When I read those ones, it's like, oh fuck yeah! Like, yeah, dude, they're sick.
Yeah, I love that shit, dude. Because it's a little memento mori. Like it's a little reminder. Hey, you're gonna die, dude. Like fucking dude. Yeah, dude. Those are always a trippy out, dude. Like just I can appreciate those. Yeah. Well, which one have you? Is there anyone off the top of your head that you remember? Like I said, just to kiss my the bite me. Bite me. And I can't really remember any other like super poignant ones. I'm sure I've read them, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, Memento Mori. Memento Mori. Yeah, Memento Mori. Remember death. Yeah. Right, is that what it is? Yeah, basically it's remember death. Yeah. Remember death. Wow. Remember you're gonna die. Yeah, dude. Don't forget. There's a big billboard around here. That it's like I haven't seen it, but it's like it's a yellow one, and it says, "You're not an exception." And then under over fentanyl, yeah. And then I saw it, and I'm like, I fucking love that one, dude. Yeah, dude. The fentanyl thing is it's a problem. It's a legit problem, dude. We've had so many fucking fentanyl cases. It's gnarly, dude. Like young fools and shit. Young people, typically the age range has been between like 14 to like 30. Oh, 14, dude. Yeah, dude. I've had people younger, as young as that, and like something about them too. The way they die, the way they decompose quicker. Like you can just smell like oh, this is a fentanyl death. Like they're rotten fast. Like
Oh, brutal.
it poisons the fucking body pretty bad, dude. Fentanyl's fucking no joke. That's just scary, dude.
Oh shit. Oh, here we got
Oh yeah.
a question. Oh, it's not a question.
Read it out loud.
It
Dude.
goes, oh yes, I am the drippy one, the drippiest man on Spoon, and here to spread my drippy influence. Oh yesy, pallbearer. LOL.
Hell yeah, bro. The drippy one.
There you go, dude.
Just dripping it up.
Holy shit. Well, unfortunately, fucking the drippiest one. This podcast has come to an end. You got here too fashionably late.
You're right. You're coming down to the final drips. You know? That blood's almost drained out completely now.
Yeah, well, dude, thanks for for doing this.
You became your follower there. Hey.
Oh, hell yeah, the drippy one.
Hell yeah. All right.
You know what? I forgot to put it on my Instagram that I was going live.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
God damn it.
We got the drippy one.
You guys are funny. Hell yeah. Thanks, the drippy one.
Yeah, we're funny.
This will be on YouTube on Wednesday. Keep on trucking podcast.
Hell yeah.
Anything, your socials you want to plug?
Just you can follow me on Instagram. That's the one I mostly use, but even then I'm kind of lazy. But at Juan Juan _Cias CIAS, and then you can follow me on that.
Yeah, dude. Well, fucking. I almost said thank you for your service. People say that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. People thank me for send every once in a while a tip, but yeah, for the most part.
I forgot.
Yeah, every once in a while I get tips and shit. It's always nice. Not a lot, but yeah, every so once in a while, favors will get tip me like $50, $100 or something like that.
Oh wow, dude.
That's always nice.
But not always.
No, for the most part, it's very rare because they pay so much for this shit, and it's like,
oh yeah.
Like, what the fuck? I'm not giving this guy more money, like
Dude, are you able to finance a funeral?
If you do it in advance, yes. If you pay in advance and pre-needs, you can make payments monthly and stuff.
Right.
Once the person's dead, though, no, I get that question a lot. There are finance companies, but the interest rate's so crazy high that no one ever does it. So for the most part, it's like, no, you got to pay. Like, we'll start everything, we'll do everything, but we won't finish it until it's paid in full. That gives you maybe 2 weeks,
Right. Dude, damn. Do they ever say, like, we're just waiting for the GoFundMe to shit through?
Yeah, I mean that happens. I mean, if we got like a letter or just showing how we can see, because you can just check the GoFundMe. If there's enough money, then they're like, all right, we'll do it.
Right. How much does GoFundMe take?
I don't know. I forget. Like it's not. They take, but it's not a crazy amount.
Oh,
like,
no?
it's kind of worth it, but it's not. It's also like I'm very conflicted about it, but it is a good resource.
People are paying cash.
Oh yeah, I just had a person that just dropped like $5,500 earlier today.
Oh wow!
Yeah, just fucking. Just
was it like in a tip jar from a taco restaurant?
It's all singles from the car wash and shit. No, they normally when they pay cash, they fucking. I've had a few people with car wash, literally the fives and ones, and just fucking that's 20 right there, and that's fucking bro, yeah.
Then you gotta sit there and
count it. Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh. I guess you already told me about the interns gone wrong, about the guy who like saw the body and then left.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Was there another one?
I had one time where I was carrying a body, and like I said, bodies make noises, and as I'm carrying it down, I knew the guy wasn't familiar with the bodies making noises, so I squeezed it extra tight, and like so it made the noise, and it was just like, and the guy I'm working with is like, what the fuck? And he starts freaking the fuck out, and like I literally just kind of to fuck with him. I look at the body, and I just go, shh. Yeah, dude, you gotta fuck with the new people, dude.
That's fucking clean, dude. All right, dude. I'm gonna listen on that, dude. All right, thanks everybody for tuning in. There's people on YouTube for watching every Wednesday. This has been episode 107.
107.
Of the Keep On Trucking Podcast. Yeah. No. There you go, dude.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for having me.
Are you calling me a racist?